With Election Day just around the corner, more than 50 million Americans have already cast their ballots. And this time, a large number of Republicans are embracing early voting. Meanwhile, Democrats are pushing to maintain their early voting lead, but turnout is lower in some historically mail-in states. In our next report, we dive deeper into how early voting trends could impact Election Day.
In the final stretch before Election Day, over 44 million Americans have already cast their ballots. This surge confirms how early voting has become a mainstay in American elections. However, this high turnout comes with some unexpected patterns. In states with long histories of mail-in voting, like Washington, Oregon, and Colorado, early voting has slowed. One reason for this shift could be less anxiety over mail delays.
This cycle, it's been pretty steady the entire time. To the extent that you see behind me, that usually happens about when we get to about a week out. Obviously, it's a week till Election Day. It's on the people's top of mind, and that's when we're the busiest.
In battleground states, early voting shows a complex mix. Republicans who trailed Democrats significantly in early mail-in voting in 2020 have narrowed that gap. In Pennsylvania, Democrats still lead in mail-in ballots, but Republicans have made impressive gains compared to the 2020 cycle.
I think the biggest reason for me being here early was that the Republican Party came out and said to do it, that it was help. I think 2020 and even 16, they showed the ability the Democrats had so many ballots done before Election Day.
Numbers suggest Republicans are narrowing the margin, with over 191,000 early GOP voters this year, who typically voted on Election Day in 2020. And in comparison, Democrats have about half that number, which is just over 104,000.
I know he's a little arrogant, but I feel like from what he did for over 4 years ago, the economy was better. We just feel like that hopefully he's going to put us back on some kind of track.
He fight for this country. That's how I like. He put his heart into it. He fight for the country. He fight for the people in the United States.
In states like North Carolina and Arizona, Republicans are also seeing stronger early voting performance compared to 2020. Some of these gains are due to newly registered Republicans outpacing new Democrats in early voting turnout.
Yeah, I'm here with my older brother, and we were really determined to get in and vote as soon as we can. This is a monumental election. For the first time in my life, democracy itself is at stake. I really believe that. And that's why I think it's so important for everyone to be out and voting.
Democrats, however, have made last-minute gains in North Carolina. Initially behind their 2020 levels, Democratic turnout there has increased in recent days, indicating that an early lead can shift quickly as more votes come in.
Having voted a lot at my age, I think it's important for a woman. Yes, I definitely think that's important. And I think the right woman is Kamala.
Again, I expect it's going to be close, and I expect a lot of women are going to come out to vote. Me personally, I'm voting because I have 2 daughters, and they're going to vote, and I'm voting on their behalf for their future.
With just a week to go, both parties are pushing hard for every single vote. Democrats are making a strong final push with high-profile rallies featuring Vice President Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, and even pop icons Beyoncé.
Now, you've heard this already, but it's worth repeating. If you plan to vote early in person, tomorrow is your last chance. Do it tomorrow. Do not dilly or dally. Get out there. Vote.
Republicans and Democrats both see these numbers as either a consolidation of votes or a shift in voter behavior. But one thing is clear, the dynamics of American voting have changed, and predicting the final outcome this year is tougher than ever. early voting and mail-in votes continue to rise, and as more ballots are cast, the numbers will reveal who has the edge in this highly charged election.
First Post decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president, your primer on the race to the White House, everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained, every Monday and Thursday only on First Post.